Twitch shows me as live. Eventually it will. And we'll get an advert or something as well. Oh, yep, we're live. Yay! Okay, well, welcome back everybody to the Mage Dark Ages live stream with me, Sid. First live stream back from the Jollies, and yeah, it's been a while, so if I derp a bit, you'll have to excuse me. Oh, what we got? Selected stores, cooperative. My God, that's a long advert. Interesting. Discover a little more this Christmas. Yeah, of course, it's almost Christmas. Anyway, welcome back to the old Mage server. If you saw today's episode on YouTube, we completed the lighthouse last episode, so you're probably getting the idea that maybe I'm kind of feeling that I've got a number of projects on the go, and I really need to try and finish them off a little bit. And so I've done a little bit before the stream. So I've finished off this. Well, I've finished off the build. I haven't decorated, and this one I've been terraforming. It was great fun. Everybody loves a bit of terraforming to get this lot in, and yeah, ready to rock and roll and try and get this town area finished, because I'd like to get some villagers in here just to give it a bit of life. I don't want to do it all as town. I'm thinking I might use a bit of ancient warfare tech in here as well. So yeah, that's always a possibility. However, there is one thing I do need to do before we do anything, and that is move this little bugger. Where's my teleposers, teleposition focus, and one of them. Right, let's pop you in here. We are going to target that. I'm going to just stick this over somewhere in the Mage Thorncrafty infusion area, just for the time being. I don't want to waste it. It's actually not a bad node. So, whoa, long way down. Right, where are we doing? We're going to stick. We'll stick him here. Why not? Why the hell not? Better. Right, that's that little chore done. So yeah, lots of things to finish, lots of things to tidy before I move on to other projects. And one of my philosophies in life is I like to have multiple things on the go, but sometimes you could end up with too many things on the go and you get a bit swamped with all the projects. So nice to start tidying things up a little bit. Oh, bum. Give me them. Thank you very much. So yeah, back from the holes. They were very nice. It was very empty. Kind of for obvious reasons, really. I want to double check what I did over here. Right, so if I start, yeah, I'll start those like so. The tourist trade in Egypt has taken, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if I go to the thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and then come 3 either way. Yeah, the tourist trade in Egypt has taken one hell of a hit thanks to that Russian plane going up. There were hi Birch and Birch on here as well. Yeah, I mean certainly the hotel we went to, the Russians make up a large proportion of the trade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's too far, isn't it? Is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's right. And yeah, so you can imagine with the Russia banning all flights out to Egypt, not just Sharm, but the all of the other things. Hi Neil, how's it going? It really has hit them hard. And the really sad thing about all of this is the people it's hit are the everyday people, the people who go to work in the hotels. You know, all right, so the hotels are not making money, but the hotels are multi-million pound, you know, organisations. They've got the funds to survive this. I think that's probably a good height. But when we got there, we were really looking forward to seeing one of the barmen. Actually, he's been there every time. This fourth time we've been to this particular hotel. I know it's a bit unimaginative, but you know, if you like a place, you like a place. So we were looking forward to seeing the guy, and when we got there the day before, he'd been sent home for 4 weeks. Now it's not quite the same environment out there than it is here. You know, you get sent home for 4 weeks, that's 4 weeks without pay, and when your earnings are entirely, well, let's be honest, they earn about £100 a month, and the tips are the biggie for these guys. You know, they make a lot of money off tips. So you know, this bloody bombing, these stupid idiots in ISIS. I always say ISIS. I think it lends them less credibility than ISIS. ISIS, you know, sounds a bit more like a kind of, you know, classic James Bond bad guy organisation. ISIS sounds more like it's a bunch of chavs. So there you go. That's my that's my rationale. Because everybody should call them ISIS. Take away their credibility. Right, so if we come there, and then if I come in like so, and do the same thing here, I think we'll do it a little bit higher. Out of sandstone. I'm trying to avoid. I don't think I'm going to avoid taking out these sconces here, but yeah. So ISIS. I think it'd be quite cool if we had a counter organisation called in it, but that's just one of my little foibley ideas. I don't even know what the acronym would stand for. That's the sad thing. Get you back in there. Okay, all nice and tidy. But yeah, so the hotel was at 30% occupancy. I mean, bearing in mind, probably not even 30% at some one point. This is a hotel which can house about 1,200 guests. In the one we were in, and its sister hotel, which is joined on, is another 1,200. Now, its sister hotel, the Stella Beach, was shut down completely. They basically closed that hotel, and the Stella Beach, instead of having 1,200, 1, 2, 3, yeah, I think that's right, isn't it? Instead of having 1,200, had maybe 170 people staying there, so it was very, very empty. On the plus side, we had absolutely no problems getting a sun lounger, which was really nice. Even our German friends didn't stop us. But yeah, and I swear blind, if I'd have had £1 for every time someone said to me, "Aren't you worried about going to Egypt, blah blah blah, the bomb, blah blah blah, whatever," I would have probably paid for the holiday. It was ludicrous, the number of people who were just, you know, "Aren't you worried? Aren't you nervous?" And it's like, no, I'm not. For one, in my experience, you know, when you get one of these terror attacks, bombings, terror attack actually gives it, I think, too much credibility again as well. I think we need to change it to, you know, I don't know, bloody stupid action by a bunch of moronic idiots. But yeah, I was going with that. Yeah, so whenever you get something like that, you tend to find that the safest place to go is a place that's just been attacked, because their security is ramped up through the roof. And it was evident when we were flying back. You know, normally we go through a couple of X-ray machines, passport control. This time we had to go through, I think, about 3 X-rays. Luggage was, oh, that's not right. Hang on. Well, I think I prefer it a bit higher though. Sue will do that. Yeah, we went through that. I had to take my shoes off, which we don't normally do, at least 3 times for that, and which was a bit unfortunate for the people who were, you know, had to endure my my trainer socks after that. But there you go. And yeah, I think we had our passports checked at least 5 times, at least, possibly more. So they really had ramped up the security in there, and there was the armed presence was a lot more visible as well. Which, I mean, again, you always have an armed presence in these Egyptian airports, because the airports are military airports. So, you know, AK-47s are much in evidence, but far more this time than previous times. So yeah, it was interesting though. It was a good thing. Met our German friends, Michael and Michael. We met there. Well, we met all of them. Not the last time we went. Would have been the time before. So the second time we went, and there was Rainer and his wife. Or girl, I can't remember if his wife or girlfriend actually. Doesn't really matter. She's got a cool name. She's called Bea. You know, that's, what more do you need to know? And yeah, it was nice seeing them. It's interesting because Rainer, and Peter and Ilka, of course, can't forget Rainer's brother and his wife. But it was interesting because Michael speaks very good English. Rainer speaks good English. None of the rest of them do, and we speak literally nothing in German. Well, you know, the German I know is pretty much what I've learned from talking to Michael over the years, over the previous visits, and also what I've learned from watching Second World War films. So you can imagine, you know, I'm like Schnell, Schweinhund and that kind of crap, which doesn't lead to a great conversation, to be fair. But we have kind of resolved that we're going to try and learn a bit of German though, so it kind of has given us a bit of an impetus to rectify our lack of German. You know, you can only go so far with Gut Danke or Guten Hagen. Was it Haben? I can never remember actually. I see, me and languages, I'm crap. The last time I tried to learn a language, I was trying to learn Klingon, so it gives you the level of seriousness I attach to learning languages. But yeah, it was a good holiday. We quad biked again. I didn't bother vlogging this time because it's the same hotel, doing the same old stuff. First day we got there, I went in for a I can't remember. There is an Egyptian name for it, but it's basically a full-on body scrub and massage and steam, and you know, you get prodded and poked a lot by people, and the idea is that it prepares your skin so you don't burn as much and you tan better. Did it work? Well, yeah, I think it did, to be honest. I think it was pretty good. I didn't peel at all this holiday, which is always a bonus. Even this time of year, it's 28 degrees or more out there. So yeah, it's always a nice place to go to, Egypt. Right, do I need... I don't think I do. I think I can get away with those sconces. Right, what we do need, however, is to stick in a bunch of these just to get this section done. Found a quicker way of doing these chiseled hieroglyphs much quicker. I basically put them all on the first chisel item, and then I use the chisel to change them in situ. Get in there, and right, and then finally like that perhaps. So yeah, it was all in all a good holiday. As I say, it would have been nicer if the hotel was a little... It was nice it was semi-empty, as I say, because you weren't fighting in the queues to get drink. You know, you're getting served very quickly and everything, but it was also very dead and sad. So yeah, it was kind of swings and roundabouts on that one. Pardon me. So what's everybody else been up to anyway? Haven't seen Neil obviously in an age, because he's not playing on this server this time around, and obviously I only see him on the streams, so I don't know what he's up to these days, or Alex for that matter. But obviously see Birch quite often on the server. So yeah, quick way of doing these: just get in there and flail wildly at them with a chisel, and you'll get a much easier way to change these over. And yeah, looks pretty good. I'm happy enough with that so far. No, well, you can't really see that, but I'll know it's there. Christmas preparation. Yeah, it did. I hate Christmas. I am an original bar humbug. Yeah, it's always Christmas when Birch is online. Yeah, I am definitely original bar humbug when it comes to Christmas. I'm not a good Christmas person. I do find it is probably one of the most commercial, horrendous seasons out there, and then you've got the hassle of getting Christmas presents for, you know, those significant people in your... All right, my wife. I'm talking about the missus here, who never know what they want, and then she'll complain that I never know what I want, and it's like, well, I do know what I want. It's just not the kind of thing that you can ask for Christmas. You know, people blanch when you sit there and tell them you want a i7 6-core processor, new desktop with, you know, 64 gig of RAM and God knows what else from Overclockers UK. They don't tend to deliver, or a Ferrari, you know. And if they do deliver, especially on the Ferrari, it's normally a Matchbox model, because just for a sense of humour there. But my lad's getting to the stage now where his wants for Christmas are getting a little bit more difficult to cater for. He's 11, and this year he wanted a drone, so we've got one of that. Well, I better not say everything that he's got, because if he catches the stream on the YouTube tomorrow, then he'll know. And you know, what else? There's a whole load of bits and pieces. He's got. I think he's getting a. I think he wanted stuff for his Xbox and I can't really say, because if he, it's all the bloody relatives that you never see, but somehow. No, we're pretty good on that. I'm a bit of a tight ass when it comes to buying for relatives, but then again, so are they. We can't have agreements that we don't buy, they don't buy, kind of thing, and it makes life just that little bit easier. Right, I want to do the old snaky again, so I'm going to take you, doesn't really matter, I'll take you up from the edge out there. So if I start here, go bop, 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 and then all the way round, and then you're going to do kind of like that. That's not quite right, actually. Again, it's this kind of thing is largely unimportant because it's all just decoration, but the devil's in the detail. And then we'll come down up from over here and maybe come at, oh bugger. But Christmas is a funny time for me because it's a happy time, because obviously it's Christmas and we get time off work. Not for any other reason than that, to be honest. It's also the anniversary of when I first met my wife, so you know, another reason to be happy, and I'm sticking to that. But on the flip side, it's also was my grandma's birthday. So there's a little bit of bittersweetness there, because obviously, you know, my grandma's dead. She's been dead about 20 odd years. But Christmas is always remembered as being, you know, that time of year when it was my grandma's birthday. So, damn, flail around madly with your spells. But yeah, well, then that's not even the right bloody block. Right, let's try that again, shall we? And then round here. And then round here. Leg up, out of snake. So yeah, it's a funny time of year, Christmas. But for me, it's a great time of year because I work at the university, which means that I basically get basically a full week extra off because the university closes, and we all get the time off. So bonus. What did I do there? Did I? Yes, I did, didn't I? I did it like that. Okay, that's fine. So that should then, and then this comes up here. And it's always, as I say, that time when you struggle to come up with reasonable and sensible gift ideas. I'm at the point now where I just accept socks. Socks always work. Socks and boxer shorts. Right, so that is that. We almost certainly need to illuminate here and here and here and there. Probably, well, I'll do that side in a moment because I've got a gate to get in yet. I'll stick one back there for now. I've still got to illuminate all of this properly anyway. It's not villager safe yet, shall we say. But yeah, so right, with that in mind, what do I want then? I'm going to have a... Let me go and get this gate. Let's go and get the gate built, because that will help a lot. I can't believe actually how fast this armor's taking me now. It's getting a bit silly. Right, gate. I want one of those gates. Iron, smooth stone, and redstone. So I need 4 smooth stone. Was it 4 smooth? No, 6. 4, 5, 6. A redstone and a couple of blobs of iron. Yeah, that's the right one, isn't it? Oh man. And then we can at least then plan how the gate's going to look. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring the gate through maybe here and maybe there, here and here. So I need to do, what shall we do? I'm going to pop one of those there and there, and just for the hell of it, one of those there and there. So if we're coming through here and the gate's going to come up, how high do I want the gate? Not really that high. Maybe there. Alright, so let's try this out. Yeah, that's fine. So if I remember right, is it Z? Yeah, Z to Z and place it. Alright, that gives me a framework to work within. Yeah, that works. Right. However, I don't want those blocks on. No, it's a bit awkward. These gates are Ars Magica dig spell proof, which is good because it means I don't go breaking things. But it's also bad because it won't actually. Actually, that's not what I want at all, is it? What I want is that there. Like a so. And then the middle one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. Oh no, that's not. What is that? That's not even. That can't be even. Because that's odd. There's something strange going on here. What on earth is going on with this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That can't be right. Oh, it is. No, it is even. Ignore me. Ignore me. Ignore me. I'm going mad. Than usual, anyway. Let me just do this, I think. And then possibly the same on the other side. Oh, got company. So, oh my god. Yeah, definitely not spawn safe. And that zombie wants to know about me. Yeah, this path is even. That path is even. Those two are odd. That's why I'm getting so confused about all of this. Ooh, that's not right. Right. And then maybe the same across actually. Now I really could do with something on there. Alright. Hey Mr. Zombie. Learn to fly. Alright, so can you. We're getting there. I need carpenter's block, carpenter's stairs, I think. Not personally, but right, what do I want? I want some carpenters. Let me limit the quantity of these I get. And I need a netherrack, I think will do nicely. I have 2 of those. And then we'll just stack that lot back up. Get there eventually anyway. Right, so what we're going to have is we're going to do the same as before on here. Just a bit of that in there will do. I needed more netherrack. Dunk, 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 dunk. Blob of anything in the middle, just pop the netherrack on. And pretty much exactly what we did on the other gates. Okay, get in, get in. Yep, and then here, what I was thinking, 'cause this is even, we can probably do something like this on this section, just to I'll grab some netherrack in a moment and then we'll chisel you up as I'll do the other stuff as the other one then, and I need that, and maybe that should be enough, and go around here and get these things going. Hiya, how's it going? And do the same over here. I haven't got my flint and steel to hand, it's probably in my bag, but I need to go and get some more netherrack anyway. Right, I like that, it's working, it's okay. Now, where's my flint and steel? If I were flint and steel, where would I be? In there. And I wanted 2 netherrack. And we'll get down there and just finish that off. And that'll be the, oh, and it needs boutons as well, doesn't it? Okay. Well, the walls are complete now, apart from the carpenter's buttons. Carpenter's buttons. Oh, I haven't got carpenter's buttons. Now what is, I think it, carpenter's button is one carpenter's block. Should have guessed really. Everything, all the buttons are one block, so 1, 2, a couple of them, and we'll stick one there, and one, oh, a bit of zombie flesh there, and cunningly disguise them so no one can find them by making them out of sandstone. Perfect. See, no one would ever suspect they're there. Right. That's that out of the way. Another project done. Let's get a slurp. Oh man. No, I'll get dry yakking. So I was thinking about sticking some fairly basic farmland in here. Just maybe using a bit of simple ancient warfare stuff. Maybe having a small field over here. Maybe another one over here. Just to make it so it's not all buildings. Obviously we've got this square which I can do something with, and then we've got more buildings to go in. All sorts of stuff. Sick. Oh god. Don't bring your diseases in this chat room. Can you catch these diseases through the chat room, do you think? I don't know. Oh come on, pyramid, load properly. How am I supposed to appreciate you if you're not loaded? Thank you. Getting a bit, we are getting well, I'm noticing quite a bit of tick lag on the server at the moment, and I'm not sure if we've got a bit of an issue with chunk loading over things. So what I want to do is take a road out from there to there. I'm not going to do the road. Roads are boring to do, but yeah, let's go and have a look at some ancient warfare things, because the only thing I've used from ancient warfare at the moment no, I don't think we need to be that extreme, but as I say, there may be some chunk loaders kicking around that I don't know about. Right, what am I doing? I want farm, that's what. So I don't want a tree farm. I'd probably just want a bog standard crop farm, to be honest, which is pretty cheap. It's an iron hoe, some wood, wooden gears, and a chest. So let me just double check what I've got in there. Yeah, I noticed. That's thought that was what they were. Oh no, there's a plank involved in this one. Been playing Tekkit too much. We can use that. That will do the trick. Okay, so no. He looked at the recipe and then probably forgot it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because I want a couple. There's only another. Need more planks anyway. A couple of planks. We need some sticky sticks. 3, 4. Actually, I've got sticks there, haven't I? No, I've got iron in there. It's just chests we need. 1, 2, and we can grab 4 iron from in there. That should do us nicely. 1, 2. So we've got chests, those, and a hoe. Right, I've got a sneaking suspicion that maybe I need to, so what have we got in there? Agriculture. Can't believe it, I've forgotten I've not researched any of that. Right, what are we doing? Agriculture. So agriculture is 24 sticks, 3 string, 4 wheat and 4 torches. 24 sticks. Right, so it's just the wheat I'm missing, isn't it? Wheat. 2, 3. Four. Get in there. I should research that. Ethan Cumine, I would pronounce that as, just to be on the safe side. Right, crop farm. Oh, come on. Right, it's bound to me. That should be all okay. Interesting. Oh, alright. Maybe it was having a hissy fit. There we go. No idea what was going on there. Right, so somewhere abouts I've actually got... Where is that sheet? Excuse me while I rustle paper. I've got my research tree. Right, so we've done agriculture, but what I want is the water wheel, which is... Okay, so... research queue. So I've obviously already got invention and I've got engineering, I've got construction, have I got the wheel? Yes. Have I got the theory of gravity? Maybe I have. Let's check what we've researched, because it's so long since I did the actual stuff we've done there. Alright, what's in a water wheel? Let's have a look. Because I think water wheels are probably the easiest way to run this, if I can find the water wheel anyway. Water wheel. Well, if I were a water wheel, where would I be? See, you can tell I've been learning German. There we go. We've got iron gears for that one. So we need 3 iron gears, 2 wooden gears and planks. That should be enough iron. If it isn't, something's wrong. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need some more oak planks. One, two. If I do this without, there we go. 8 will be enough. I only needed 2, didn't I? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to need more oak. That's not right. That doesn't look right at all. That would look righter. So that's 1 water wheel, a couple more oak planks, and we're sitting pretty. couple more of those, and that will give us the water wheels. That gives us the farms. What else do we need? There's the upgrade, isn't there? Medium or large bounds upgrade, fence and string. Think large. Large will be enough. No, alright. We will get string though, won't we? Six of those, and let's just check where the fence was, and 12 of those. Has to be said, with the tech kit that I'm playing at the moment, I'm liking that one much better, the transmutation table from Project T, much better than I'm liking the Equivalence Exchange 3 table. So got you, got you, got you. Alright, let's go and plop some typical nighttime. Have I got a bed on me? Nope. Now will I get to the bed before Paul manages to beat me to it? Haha. Oh no, he's left. Right, that will make life easier. So I was thinking perhaps over here, maybe. I don't want to use the full area. I don't want like massive, vast, huge farms, but I will need maybe there. That would be water wheel, no, there perhaps. And then we can pop an upgrade on it. So we should be able to do, oh right, hang on, east, probably. No, bounds east. Nope, that's not what I wanted at all. How are we doing there? So about another 3 perhaps. One more on that side and we're good. Yeah, and then we can just take out some of this dirt just to keep this area a bit flatter. And actually use some of that dirt in there. That would be perfect. That gives us you, and then if we go here and go 1, 2, 3, and it's a bit, to be honest, this technique is a little bit cheesy, but it works, so I'm certainly not going to complain too much. So we pop you down like that. Do we want, should we make it look, I'm sure I can hide it around with the build once we're there. And then we need to break all of these. I'll have these out of the way as well. But thank you. And eventually, not the fastest machine in the world, but these water wheels do work pretty good. Oh, you've picked all that up, haven't you? Of course you have. Come here, give me them. you can have the wheat seeds. Now what I want to do, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I come in here and plop down a water source, and here, and a water source, maybe one here, and definitely one there, and probably one here and here. So that gives us that lot going on. Need to cover those up so the villagers don't go splodging around in it though. Right, you're going to need seeds, and I need to get rid of some crap, such as dirt. Most of this hasn't got any. Actually, keep potatoes, get rid of the carrots, go for seeds. There's 1,900 there, they're 16 each. I'll not take the chance that I'm going to get 10 stacks of seeds. 1 stack, in fact 2 stacks should be enough. Yeah. And that will just give you your seed resources, and that should be good and happy. Now the only thing I don't like with Ancient Warfare is this border. I wish there was a way to turn it off, but as best as I can tell there isn't. I just need to check my hydration, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should be going 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should cover us all the way, I think. How to cover those source blocks? That's the next question. Let me go with, chuck some of that in, and those in for that matter. I don't know whether I'll get any out of that or not. 4. Give me a block of iron. Sure. Too many, but that doesn't matter because I can put most of those back. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, I figured as such. It doesn't bother me that much that I want to go and change the pack and all the configs in the background. Does kind of bring me to one topic that I wanted to have a chat about though, and that is I'm working at the moment on a small pack to start in the new year, along the similar theme of the Ancient Warfare series I did, looking at specifically at a simple single mod. But I'm trying to come up with how to support it because it's a good mod. I don't know if you've heard of it or played it, the Millionaire mod. I thought that would be an ideal follow-on to Ancient Warfare. Same kind of concept, you know, building a village, yada yada. But I'm a little bit concerned that there might not be enough meat in the Millionaire mod on its own. You know, there's a lot I've tested it playing, you know, just for a few hours, just testing out how it plays, and it is quite slow. That works, I suppose. It's not perfect, but it does work. So I'm trying to decide what to pair it with, what to go with, as well as, if you like, for want of a better want of a better phrase there. And I can't decide whether to go with something like, say, a magic mod of some description. So whether to do millionaire with Britannia, or millionaire with Thorncraft, or millionaire with blood magic, or even millionaire with, you know, ancient warfare, and just not use the ancient warfare NPCs, because as you've heard me complain on a number of occasions, maybe that kind of size, and maybe a little bit fatter on this one. No, yeah, like that. So I'm kind of thinking what would go well would give me, how do I put it, give me things to be doing between working with the villagers, and like Neil says there, if you things. Now I was thinking possibly if I was going tech, I mean the ancient warfare tech really does feel right, but I've done it and I don't really want to get stuck in a rut with it, so to speak. Immersive engineering, of course, could be an option, because whilst it's a tech mod, it is not uber high tech. I think I am going to put potatoes in this one. Potato seeds. I'll just go and get some potato seeds. How much have we got in there? I am going to get so many of these if I'm not careful, aren't I? 2 stacks of potato seeds. Thank you. Have those carrots, have those. Oh, well, not quite 2 stacks actually. Yeah, so immersive engineering. Yeah, could be interesting. I'll have to have an experiment with the with it, because I've not tried those in conjunction with each other, and obviously with the millionaire as well. But it's just so, because as you know, if you've not played millionaire, then you probably don't know. But you basically, the villagers ask you for resources, and you sell them the resources they need to improve their village, and in return you get more influence, and you know, can do more within the village, you know, buy plots within the village, all that kind of good stuff. And the villagers are almost autonomous in that respect. You know, you can just leave them to it and they will do their thing, which is nice, because certainly after doing ancient warfare NPCs, oh bugger, that didn't work. Oh no, give me those, you swining thing. Their pathfinding was abysmal. It was just brilliant mod, just the pathfinding of the NPCs really, really bad. And I'm not suggesting for a moment that I could actually write the code any better, because I'm almost certain I couldn't. I did actually do. Oh, I see what happened. My God, I jump on it like that and it doesn't. There we go. But they are, to be totally fair, a little bit annoying. Captain Haddock and me had many words on his pathfinding ability. I'll have to have a play with that, see what we think. I'd say there'll be support mods as well, like storage mods and such going in on top of all of that. It's not just going to be hey, oi. Just get rid of some trap crap. These fires are really handy because with the magnet ring I tend to pick everything up if I'm not careful. Shoo, right, well, we've got a couple of farms. Now, one thing I was thinking of for starters as a build, and I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll give it a try. What do I want? I've got carpenter's blocks. I need some carpenter's barrier. Well, we haven't got any EMC in there, that's why that's playing silly sods. Let's put that away as well. In fact, no, keep it. Don't put it away. EMC, gimme. Wrong pouch. It's confusing having two pouches called ender pouches. Okay, now give me some carpenter's barrier. I'm going to regret that, aren't I? Yes. Give me some sandstone then. Sandstone? I will want some, but I won't want that much. What else? Wool. Actually, we'll do that one in a moment. Let me come down here. So one thing, and we actually did this again while I was in Egypt. We were, why you no plan my? What the hell is going on here? Well, that shouldn't be ploughed at all. And this should have crops in it. Interesting. Taking the seeds. So it has to be wheat. It'll have to be wheat. I'm not worried about it. Oh, but not with but it's working okay with wheat seeds. And this thing probably doesn't plant with crop sticks, does it? Just let's go with wheat. How bothered am I about this? Not at all. This is actually not for anything other than decorative purposes anyway. And now you're not doing anything. Interesting. So we could. I forgot, but you know, I completely forgot we got AgriCraft on here. Stick. Have those. Get me. Oh Christ Almighty. So if I go down here and plant. No, it had planted them, they've just not appeared visibly. Interesting. A glitch, obviously. Alright, have your potato seeds back then for now. You can keep hold of those just in case. Right, that's very strange indeed. So, as I was saying before I got distracted, which is, as you know, incredibly easy when it comes to me. While we were on holiday, one of the things we did was we always like to try and do something a little bit different, even though we go, to the same hotel regular. And the missus decided, well, we were to a degree feeling a little bit sorry for the salesman on the hotel and on the beach, because these poor guys make a living selling tourist trips and whatever it may be, and clearly with only 30% occupancy in the hotel, they weren't making much of a living, shall we say. So the quad biking, we'd originally said we weren't going to bother quad biking this time around, and we went quad biking because A, we enjoy it, and B, these guys were suffering. Their living was suffering big time. But one of the things is she decided to have one of those henna tattoos, for reasons known only to herself. We both got proper tattoos, so henna tattoo, no biggie. And she went down. I went off to get the cash to pay for it, which it wasn't a lot. I think it was, I can't remember, something like €20, something like that. Probably a lot, relatively speaking, but not a huge amount in the grand scheme of things. And so, as I say, she went down to get this henna tattoo. I went to get the cash. Went down to meet her at the little place. And it was one of these, everything was like rugs on the floor, big rolls. Obviously it's Arabic country, you take your shoes off before you go in. But it was really nice. It was, you sat down, we had a cup of tea, chatting to the lads who ran the place, and all reclined back like Cleopatra or some such thing, God only knows. So yeah, it was an experience, to say the least. So what I think one of the items I'm going to have in here is just going to be a little bazaar-like, not, you sitting down where you can recline and take some shade from the sun and yada yada, have a cup of rancid yak's milk or God only knows what. Chilled monkey brains, and so that's probably just a very simple build. Doesn't really add anything, but it's just flavour. So yeah, let's see what want to see what happens when one of these reaches ripeness and it picks it, whether we get that glitch come back. I don't know whether we've had anything over here even close to reaching ripeness yet. No, and I didn't put a sigil of growth on my armour, so there's no point kind of floating around over it. Yeah, let's get this going. Damn it, more carpenter's blocks. Carpenters. Block A's. That's not going to give me a huge amount, but probably enough. So yeah, populating this place is going to be fairly straightforward. There's going to be a lot of variations on those roofs over there. Maybe some market stalls around the place. I think Birch was saying that he was going to come and stick a stall in, probably selling hummus or something, God only knows what. Or was it figs and dates? So we'll get that going anyway, and we're going to need some of this rock wool, not the clay wool, and for that I'm probably going to need to stick in a reasonable amount of EMC because that's expensive. So we'll go with the diamond block A. Wool. Gimme. Oh, way too much. But I will want some ordinary wool as well later down the build, so that's not a problem. Pardon me. And then we'll give it a nice stripe roof again, because you know stripes are in this season. Where are we then? Of course, having been to Egypt, I can assure you it all looks like this. Honest, would I fib? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that dirty yellow. Don't think I've used dirty yellow anywhere yet. Down we go. That gives us a little shaded area. I could do with some dark oak, I think. Just get a stack. Turn that over like that, and world is good and happy. And I'm not even going to chisel this, I'm going to go with this raw as it is. And like so. And then in there we'll need some cushions and stuff like that. Yeah. What makes it dirty? Cleanliness or naughtiness? Cleanliness, this one. Yeah. Dirty yellow. I'm just trying to imagine how it could be dirty for any other reason. So these areas here, I'm going to have some open areas, and then we'll have further builds, you know, coming back off of here. Maybe then come out this way a wee bit. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not going to play. That is not going to fly, is it? With the narrowest house in existence. Oh crap. Note to self: always remember what mode you dig spells in. Well, I suppose I mean, no hard or fast rule saying that has to be two buildings, one building. Is it? We could quite easily have something like that, and then back here maybe another one, because they don't have to be huge. I mean, these are fairly big ones, but some of these could be just smaller dwellings, so you could get that kind of thing going on, and then you could have a similarly small one say like, I'm going to need more sandstone, but that could come pretty much to there. That would work. Yeah. Sometimes it's a damn sight easier to plan these things out if you grab a load of things and just start laying out floor plans and a rough idea of where you want your buildings to go. So something like that with maybe a door there, perhaps, and then nothing there. Now this is going to be an interesting one. How are we going to handle this? Well, I suppose what I could do is take that and take out the terraformed bit there, and we can actually have that coming right up, and then maybe like, oh bugger, there's always something that does that to you. Hitbox, bang, and then maybe just a little bit down like so. No. Pardon me. And then another man, just a small annoying me, these flowers now. Maybe something like that there, just so it starts to, and looking at the heads up display over there, if I bring up my journey map now, you know, it's very easy when you get these to start to see what you've got and the areas that possibly need a little bit of filling out. So maybe you have a road running down that comes out that way. Just really planning out, and they don't even have to have that much of a function. They can be really as complicated or as simple as you want them to be. Right, you need to come back to this again. Bring this down here. And, you know, maybe have a garden in the back for some of these and all that kind of good stuff. You could put some market stalls in, I suppose. Trying to think what else we want to do in here. Alright. I'm just going to dump some of this stuff off. I'm going to have a little break from this for 5. Just because we can. Let me change this back into diamond for the time being. So I'd like to go and check how I've not looked at the demon invasion since certainly for a while. There we go. And then we'll stick the diamonds back in. That just clears your inventory neatly. So I think I'll go over and have a check on that, see how that's getting on. Demon invasion, Demon Town. 4 charges left. I could do with an ender pearl or 2. Yeah. Well, I'm guessing, I don't think anybody, this obviously doesn't grow when there's nobody here, which is good. Because otherwise it would be just growing uncontrollably. And it was actually immense fun to do. Derped the process a little bit, but it certainly spread it. It certainly spread a good distance before we came in to have a look. Now, somewhere in some of these there are, I'm fairly certain, some chests. I just can't see the damn things. And these demons are a little teeny weeny bit tough. Can I sneak in there? Haha, you can't get me. Not really worth it though. Any zombies. I was moderately disappointed that the Ancient Warfare NPCs don't fight the demons. That was disappointing. Come on, let me find it. Just want to find it 1 or 2 on their own. I just want to see how this armor. Hey. Hi. Crap, he made me jump. Come on then. I think you just killed your friend. Alright, you're no fun. Hello. Hey. Some of these guys just don't want to fight. So, Earth Demon Grunt Guardian. No? He's not feeling frisky. No? Come on. Just want one of you guys. Just give me a punch. Oh yeah, they do still pack a punch. Alright. One thing Earth Guardian demons can't do is fly. But it does take about 4 of these to kill them. And oh, 5 even. Doo-doo. Oh, puppy has got hurt. Yeah, so I think at some point I want to try and, oh my god, look at that. You would not want to land me amongst that lot. You really wouldn't. That's a serious number of demons. Is that new? I think that wasn't there earlier. So it is still growing. But to be honest, I'm not sure what I really need to do with this now, because I've got quite a lot of shards. If I can find the right bag. Well, I say quite. I've got 8 and 14. I've got a few. But I'm not sure whether it gets to another stage. Neil's the expert on blood magic. I think he's done the more demon invasions than you can shake a stick at in real life, as well as, you know, in Minecraft. No, serious. But I'm not sure whether it goes any higher or whether we get any tougher demons coming through. I mean, I know this is obviously, I think this is tier 2. Was it tier 3 alto? I'm not sure. But I've not really seen anything else coming through in the demon line. They are all either these guys or these guys. So I don't know whether this upgrades again, so to speak. Anyway, that's the old demon invasion. Right, let me head back home. Home. And one thing I did want to do, which has been suggested, was, and I'm just wondering where to do this actually, and how best to do this, is getting to and from the, I think it's a couple more stages. Oh, right. Well, we'll keep it running. It's not hurting anything. It's not keeping anything chunk loaded or along those lines. How many ender pearls did I have on me? 4. 1, 2, 3. I need to go and borrow the blood magic. A suggestion that was made, I think it was Neros, if it wasn't, if it was somebody else, I apologise. It's a few seconds ago since it was made. No, it's a while ago since it was made, and my memory is terrible for who made these things. But it was suggested to have to use teleposers to actually transfer between the overworld and the Enderman spawner. So I thought, while we're doing that, while we're having a break from trying to build towns, we'll get that one done as well. Nothing overly exciting there really, but it's all handy. Okay, in you go. Right, so we use that with gold and more ender pearls. Typical, bloody typical. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we want that should get me 2 ender pearls, I think. With that, it definitely will. 1, 2. I think I've just done this completely wrong. And it's 6 gold and 4 ender pearls. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we need a couple more ender pearls, I think. Where's my crafting wand? So that should give us 2 more teleposer. 2 more teleposers. Oh, I needed 1 more ender pearl. I actually need 4. 2, 1 for each side. Otherwise, you can get there but can't get back. Almost certainly. I have played around loosely with the idea of trying the YouTube streaming. Now, do you have to bind that? Yeah, you do. So I'll get those bound. But there are a few minor problems with that. Have you actually even harvested anything yet? You look like you should have done. Oh, it has. It's harvested our wheat. This rate, I'll be able to afford. That hasn't harvested a damn thing, however. Interesting. Okay, let me just try something here. The trick with this is now picking the stuff up faster than the machine does, because what it will do is it will bloody plant them. Like that. Gimme. Ah. One more. Oh no, you. Where the hell is this thing getting its seeds from? Right. Oh, it's that visual glitch, isn't it? I better have some potato seeds as well, because I think weeds, I can't remember whether I got weeds enabled or not on here. I think I have. But once these are in, there's no way it can plant anything anyway, so we'll try it this way. It's obviously confused as hell, but I think it's because it was agricraft, the agricraft seeds, and not potatoes. Oh no. So easily distracted. But we'll get it. As I say, I really don't mind the accurate, because I think the crop sticks add something. Well, from my point of view, the chat is even worse, because when you're looking at your YouTube stats, one of the stats you get, and also actually in some ways it's better, because your search rankings are based on, to some degree, on interactions, and it counts every comment in the chat as an interaction. So, you know, I might get, I don't know, say I get 20 comments a day. Just figure out the air there. Need a few more crop sticks. A YouTube stream like this will probably get, say, additional, well, I don't know, say, shall we say 200 comments? Would that be a fair amount? Well, doesn't matter, it's just an example. So it really skews your some of your stats from the analytics as well. So as I say, in some respects that's not a bad thing. In other respects it is, because it will skew your interaction figures and potentially could kind of, I don't know, not falsify. I mean, it's not as if it's like a fake thing, but it's certainly not representative, shall we say, of your daily comments. So yeah, I'm kind of in two minds. Is I suppose the long and the short of that question thing. Give me those crop sticks, give me those. I don't think we need to worry about that. That will just do its thing now, and hopefully that will work with a bit of luck. Have some spud seeds, have some crop sticks, and have some spuds. Right, what was I doing? I was going to go to the end, but I needed to decide. Right, hang on a second, let me just work my way through what I want to do here. Somewhere abouts is a Thorminomicon. It's in my hotbar, right in front of me. So red crystal, vitreous and redstone gives me red crystal. That's handy. That might be a handy little tool to have. So we'll get some redstone. Oh, sorry. Give me a... No, that's not going to work, is it? If I do that, I'm going to end up with so much redstone, I'm not going to know what to do with it. Which I did. So now I've got so much redstone, I don't know what to do with it. Not a problem. We can always EMC that back later. In fact, I may have space. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go down to the Thorncrafty room. Whee! And no, wrong place. Down here. Right, how much vitreous? I haven't got bloody any. That's a surprise. Right, what's a good source of vitreous? Glass, probably. Have I not even scanned glass? That's surprising. If I were a thermometer, where would I be? I'd be there. Let me just take that away for now. And yeah, perfect. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to take a quick moment until we get. I want 64 basically. I want to make a full stack. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Give me a hoofer. That's right, isn't it? Yes. 64. You see, this hungry node, one of the best things I did. It's so fast. As I was saying, this second alembic is never used at the moment. Everything is going through this so fast that it only ever gets a chance to go into there. Now I could put arcane bellows on. That might speed up the process. I don't know. I know it speeds up the cooking process, but I'm not sure whether it would actually speed up the process that it gets sucked out. And I know this seems a bit counterproductive, going to crystallize it and then doing it, but I just find this storage system is so easy once you've got a means. The key is the means to transfer out the crystallizer into these storage drawers, and once you've got a drawer controller on there, it just makes, just dump stuff in the chest, off you go. Job is a good one. And there he is. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Took so much effort to make as well. Actually, it was not as bad as the first time I did it, because the first time I did it I had to build a tree farm to make the chests, and no, the tree farm to get the wood to make the auto craft the crafting tables and then feed it the crafting tables. On this one I've just basically used EMC and equivalence exchange 3, and it has been considerably easier. You're going to need some more coal down here soon as well, aren't you, my friend, because you're getting hungry. But yeah, still visually, but Thermcraft and Britannia are still my two favourite mods, except for that new model they've got for the Terra Steel armour. It's horrible. It is just horrendous. Sorry, Vasky, it's just opinions and everything, but I'm not alone in that things. Has anybody else seen the new Terra Steel armour texture yet? It is it's too busy. I mean, what they've tried to do is this. They've tried to get, and to be honest, I actually think the Blood Magic armour is too busy. But the Terra Steel, it just really doesn't work. I haven't looked at the new Mana Steel armour actually. That's that's another one to go and check up at some point. Right, where did I put you? I put you there. Have that. Have that. Make me red crystal. Just because the red crystals to me are almost, well, they are. They're pretty much red alloy wire or redstone paste. They're just a more flexible version of redstone. So it seems wrong not to utilise them, really. And there are some other fairly cool. Not sure what happened there. You know, like amplified red crystal, where you can it outputs full strength one. So as long as there's quite a lot of features. The dim one allows you to cap it. The dense, the weaker the redstone signal cannot penetrate it, preventing the signal from being passed on. And you can change it with the wand. And then you're into the comparators and all these other bits and pieces, which are probably way beyond me, because I am no redstoner by any stretch of the imagination. All I want to do is find a place to stick a teleposer, stick a button and transmit the signal to it. Now, it was suggested you could put in fact, I'm going to try this, because if this does work, let me have I learnt? No, I haven't. Alright, let me get some oak. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is in the nature of experimenting. So if I go and put a teleposer here and a teleposer here, and I want target that one, and I want you to go in there, and then I want to target that one, and I want you to go in there, and then we place a pressure plate there and there. Yeah, there's something not working there, because I was kind of thinking, well, if I telepose, I mean, I suppose I could target. You do have to target another teleposer though, don't you? So the pressure plate's going to go with you. Which to me doesn't make a great deal of sense, using pressure plates on that, unless I'm missing something, which, you know, in all honesty, it's entirely possible. That's just the way, just the way things are. I do miss things, sometimes fairly obvious things. Now I'm wondering where I can pop a teleporter to take me to the end portal. Can we? You can't clear them, you have to redo them. Yeah, but it would still take the... It would still take the pressure plate with it, wouldn't it? Whereas if we had a teleporter, this is going to bug me. I need a button anyway. That goes without saying if I'm going to have that. So get me a couple. Ooh dear, slow as hell. Get me a couple of stone. I'll get some stone buttons. So how would and a repeater might be not a bad idea. 1 and a 2. And where do I want to put this? This is the biggest problem, the biggest question. Where do I hide this thing? 'Cause I don't really want it in here. That's not really appropriate at all. I suppose I could. Let me just try something here then. That and that. Oh damn, I need what have I got? Dirt. Let me stick a piece of dirt there. Oh, that probably wasn't the best idea either. Right. How are we going to do this? I've done it before, and there are ways and means to do it. I'm just trying to think how we want to do it. Let me try this. Red crystal, red crystal, red crystal, red crystal, red crystal, and a repeater into there. Stick our teleposer there. Stick a button. Did that transfer? Oh no, you need to. Do you? Thought you did. Yeah. And that should do the signal up there. If I'm not completely barking mad and barking up the wrong tree here. No, gimme. Maybe that will work. Me and redstone, we don't get on. Right. I mean, if I have to do a 3x3, that's not a problem, because I can just I can move this out one and put this wall back one. But that might have been an agrarian skies nerf, the good old jaded and her nerfs. Right, so that is the one that's going to bound dimension 1. Let me head over to the end portal. And well, we'll find out, won't we? What's the worst that can happen? So this is the one that I need to use. Right. Oh, go away. That way. Do not adjust your set. The end is just this black. And down here. Now this one's going to be more interesting because I've got to get the redstone. Alright, so if we... Well, how are we going to do this then? Oh, it's bloody watered, isn't it? How are we going to do this then? So this is the target here. Bound dimension 1. That will be taking us back. Hope that's not got the right setting. and there. Oh god, I hate working over the void even though when I've got flight. It's just the most horrendous experience for me. And right, so we need to take you out, you out, you out, you out. I'm just going to stick, I can't remember, does obsidian transmit redstone? I can never remember, you know. So that's going to transmit down onto there. Yeah, that's right. What am I doing? Apart from panicking a little bit. No, hang on. That's not going to fly. That needs to go face into there. I'm running out of things to build with here. Oh well, we'll use obsidian. Like so. And then we'll get our crystal and go there, 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 there and there. And all things being equal, can I get it from underneath? I can, can't I? I can't tell whether that's working or not. Oh no, that's watered, that's probably why. So do we think we're there? Clearly not. But that's not actually getting a signal. What's going on here then? The signal's going into that. Oh dear. Do you know what? First rule of redstone is don't do it on a live stream when you're crap at redstone. I'm going to have a think about that. Hi guys. Seems wrong not to, doesn't it? You know, when they've gone to the trouble of spawning. Easy few levels. And oh, we got another law 8 fishing rod there as well. Oh, and a sharpness 1 on breaking something. I can't do anything with that. That'll go in. Yeah. I need to have a mull on that. I need to have a good mull. But let's head back to the overworld. I can't use the dimensional stones for some reason. Seem to crash me. Oh, not crash. You teleport and then lag for ages. Alright. And bang. I need to have a think about that anyway. It's a definite redstone, and me and redstone, as you know, I want to try. I've not tried this, you know, actually. Let's just head out to the sea. Law 8. This should be pretty impressive. Now, I don't think I've got anything. I suppose you could put unbreaking on a chisel. That might be a waste of an enchantment. Pardon me. Let's just go and sit on the bottom of the lighthouse and throw a few casts of this. So yeah, I'll have to think about that redstone. That's a definite peculiar one, but there's something, I'm doing something wrong. It's probably something typically me. So I gotta say, I would have expected Law 8 to be up. Oh, I've probably not got, I think I've got particles off, so yeah. Yeah, it definitely works. Pretty quick by the looks of it. Fish anybody? Oh, missed it. Whip of Destruction, sharpness 1 fishing rod. Interesting. Sorry, I just get fascinated by these peculiar applications of things. Have we got a piggo or something? I'm not gonna. How much damage did that do to you, my chickeny friend? Come here. None is the short answer to that. Absolutely bugger all. Anyway, I think on that note, I'm going to call it a night. I'm more than a little knackered. With the first full week back at work, and with Christmas. So, and the funny thing is, I don't know about you, but I find work at Christmas it's not so much you're busy, it's more the fact you're not busy and you sat around doing jack diddly for so long, just waiting for the day to end. I hate it. I'd rather be run off my feet than sitting around waiting for stuff. Right, anyway, I need to think about that. So yeah, on that note, I think we'll call it a night, and until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and goodbye for now.